In today's first impressions video, we're going to be looking at ClutchTime, a basketball deck builder. This is a roguelike deck builder where you have to compete in tournaments, get through to win, and then advance your season as you go through. What I will say is, even though it looks quite cute and the animations and the overall artist design looks very, very nice, this game will eat you alive. You don't necessarily need to know much about basketball. It's very simple, but it's still very difficult. I got absolutely destroyed on my first match. As always, we'll go through the settings first, and then we'll go straight into the game options. I'll show you how it works and give you my overall first time and opinions. Your options, you actually have quite a few here. There aren't many amazing options. You don't really have a huge amount going on the screen, so there's not a lot to change here, but you do get some things. Your graphics, it defaults to full screen borderless windowed. If you change the resolution once you've selected that, you will not be able to record or stream it without using your display capture. It just refuses to capture it at all, and by default it starts in 720p. You can then select your display, and you can also show your FPS never, always, or only when below 60, and then you've also got a screen shake option there as well. Your sound, it does start you at 70%, although even though it is only at 70% for all of it, it is still quite loud, so you're probably going to want to adjust that a little bit, but it's nice to not have it blasting your ears out at full volume. Your inputs, so you've got your mouse, keyboard, and controller options. You've got your gameplay here, so you can have your animation speed, auto play speed, slow down at end of game, confirming selecting only one card, time per played per card, and your show Steam username if you're playing online as well. Engine and files, and language. So there's a decent amount here. It's not anything groundbreaking. There's nothing absolutely amazing here, but it will get you by. And again, there's not a huge amount going on in the game. It is a deck builder after all, so pretty happy with it. When you select a new game, you have to then choose what area you go for. You've obviously got North America, Latin America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and Oceania. You simply select one, and then you have your list of tournaments that you can go through. You need to beat one tournament before you can go to the next one. Then you've got your season and full season. Your season and full season is where you are able to play even if you lose. Your tournaments, you need to win in order to continue. So it actually almost gets easier the more you play. So you select your tournament here. It will give you a load of teams. You can stick to having 16 teams, you can go less, or you can choose a player one there as well. And you double select to switch off it. And then once you've got that, you can literally hit play, and then you can choose your level. Now, again, you need to beat rookie before you can go any further. So it can be a little bit frustrating. And then you can see here the team layouts and where you are and who you're going to have to play against. You've got your top players here, and you've got your matches here. You can then also go to play next game, or if you go to your matches, you can play it from there as well. You then get given a starting permanent card, so you can go for your defense, you can go for triangle defense, you can go for drive. These are procedurally generated, and they are different every time. And then you are booted straight into the game. You have a certain amount of time that you've got left. You have to choose the cards, and you've got your stamina here. It's very similar to most deck building games. However, the difference is, one, it's all basketball based, and it's basically just defend and attack. You've got your scoreboard here, you've got how much stamina you've got how many fouls, how many draw cards, how many are in your hands, and the amount of cards that you've got in each pile. You can also hit autoplay, and they will play for you, and it does move incredibly fast if you do that. You can then stop it and just play yourself. And there are different abilities that each card has, and it does say whether it's a shot, whether it's defense, whether it's assist, which will help you in your journey to try and beat the opposition. And then you've got a weird home crowd noise thing, and I don't quite understand how that works, but the more noise is generally better. And you will sit and play the card. So as you can see, we can do that, which will be a defense. We can put that one in because that will do a defense. We can put a steal in as well. We can put a pass in for an assist, and then we can go in for the shot. And then we can do that, which will give us that. And then we can do a layup, which will get us some points. And then we can do a step back. And then you end your turn. And that's it. That is the game. It is pretty standard. I haven't seen all the cards available yet. There does seem some interesting scenarios. You do have to read the card because I've been caught out before. I've played it and then lost my entire hand. So ordering is very important. And generally just trying to work out the best way of scoring the most points. You want to avoid the opposition's defense points wherever possible and try and reduce the cost of each of your own card to get as many plays in as is humanly possible as well. Overall, it's a really good game. I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. I love the soundtrack. I think the animation is very nice. It's very bright. It's very colourful. And it's a really good access into a roguelike deck builder with a very niche sort of genre going into it, having a sports game. It's a new way of playing basketball, and I kind of like it. It gives me an idea of how the sport works without actually jamming it down my throat, and I like deck builders. So there you go. Let me know in those comments down below what you think. Let me know if this is the game for you, and I'll see you all in the next video. Ciao, ciao.